Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so we are here to start Saturday with some college football here. I can't think of a better way to start Saturday, actually. But yeah, we've got a good one here in this one. Two teams that are ranked here. We're talking Oklahoma State Cowboys versus the Kansas State Wildcats in this one. So only one team can come away with the victory today, but who will it be? We're going to find that out here today. But this one is going to be a good matchup, a great way to get this one started here today. And I'm very intrigued to see how both of these quarterbacks are going to fare today against these defenses. This is going to be a good matchup here. All right, so it looks like we'll see Kansas State get the football here first, as Oklahoma State's going to line up here for the kickoff. And this one is on the way. All right, no return here. So Kansas State will get the football first offensively, and let's see what the Wildcats can do on their opening possession. Led by Avery Johnson at quarterback. And again, the opening drive here for the Wildcats. All right, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Receiver goes in motion. Quarterback fakes it to him. Johnson throws it, gets the completion, and a first down taken down all the way to the 45-yard line. So nice play to get this one started here for the Wildcats. That was Bowman with the reception. Ty Bowman for 19 yards. Snaps the ball out of the shotgun, throws one up there. Oh, just out of reach, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the offense. All right, so 2nd and 10 coming up for the offense. Again, Wildcats with the football here, opening drive. Dylan Edwards was the intended target on the play. From their own 44-yard line, shotgun formation, three receivers, one tight end, one back. Give it to the back. Oh, man, look at all that space. He picks up 9 yards on the play, but an excellent run right up the middle there. There was a lot of space on that carry there. So they're going to call it 3rd and 1 coming up. But, man, if that's the kind of holes they're going to have there on the ground, look out. And again, that was DJ Giddens on the carry. Shotgun already trips at the bottom of the formation. Receiver goes in motion. And another running play, but this time the defense stuffs it. He does not get to the first down marker. So already we got a 4th-and-about-1 situation coming up. So do they go for it? Do they roll the dice here? And so, Magic Man, what's good with you? What's good with you? Magic Man says the Canes survive. And so, oh man, Magic Man, we got to talk about that one. We got to talk about that one because that call was extremely close. All right, 4th-and-1, quick pass, gets the first down, tries to make a guy miss, takes it to about the 41-yard line of Oklahoma State. So that's a big first down conversion there for the Wildcats to keep this opening drive going. Batchman says that game was nuts. It had some of everything. But man, all the way down to literally the final seconds of the game and just how the referee call can change the outcome of a game. That's just as insane. But hey, I'll tell you what, Cam Ward, 343 yards passing, 57 yards rushing. That was impressive. That was very impressive. At about what, 4 passing touchdowns and a rushing? So a total of 5 touchdowns. So yeah, that was a game. That was a game indeed. All right, but 2nd and 10 here for the Wildcats. All right, running the ball up the middle. And so far, I mean, they are finding some lanes on the ground here. DJ Giddens already has 3 carries for 18 yards here. Again, first quarter, 12 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first. But they're doing a tremendous job at running this ball. Let's see, Magic Man says, look at it like this, which you know pretty well. The refs owe Miami for them robbing them that championship game versus against Ohio State. And so you're saying that this was overdue from way back when? JB pleads the fifth. And so Avery Johnson with a run, and that's going to be a touchdown pending this penalty here. So pending the penalty. I guarantee you Virginia Tech said that ain't got nothing to do with them. They say that ain't got nothing to do with them. All right, so that play basically wiped away for an illegal shift on the play. So illegal shift was the play. So that negates what was a great 33-yard run that would have been a touchdown there for Kansas State. However, it's called back due to a penalty for illegal shift. So negate that big play. Magic Man says, yes, karma from a decade ago. So, oh, man. 3rd and 7. 3 receivers top of the screen. Johnson throws it incomplete. Incomplete. So just like that, 4th down coming up. 4th down coming up. And again, that penalty wiped away what would have been a touchdown for the Wildcats. But on 4th and 7, they've got the ball at Oklahoma State 38-yard line. I see the offense still in the field here. So they're going to opt to go for it. So, yeah, they're going to opt to go for it. Shotgun formation again, 4 receivers, 1 back. 11 minutes and 56 seconds to go here. Opening drive of the game. Can they get the first down? Oklahoma State sending pressure, or at least they drop guys back. Oh, nice completion, and he gets the first down. Excellent play call. He was all by himself there, got the first down. Great execution. Great execution. All right, so with a first down to work with here. Multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Shotgun here. Again, the ball right now at the 29-yard line of Oklahoma State. They run it up the middle again for about a good 7-8 yards there on the carry. But, man, those running plays have been there. They have been there. Let's see. Matchman says, who do you see being in the 12-team playoffs? And so, oh, man, that's a great question there. An absolute great question. And so I will say, and again, without thinking of every team, with some teams that come to mind is I do believe that when it's all said and done, that Miami's going to end up being there, to represent the ACC. I do believe that because they've got the best quarterback. And, oh, nice completion there for the first, takes it all the way to the 12-yard line. So Miami is one of the teams that I do have there. I do have Ohio State getting there from the Big Ten this year. I believe that they'll get there. I've also got Texas getting there. I believe that they'll get there. And then I've got the winner of whoever wins out of Georgia and Bama. I've got them getting there as well. So I'm gonna assume I think it's gonna be Bama this year. I think Bama's gonna win that one. So I got Bama getting in there. I could see a team like Boise State also finding a way to get in there and represent their conference. So let's see, who else do we got? Extremely early, but Utah is certainly a team I've also got my eyes on as well early in this one. So a team like Utah. I could also see a case for a team like Oregon. So Oregon as well, another team from the Big Ten. So again, I know I'm missing some teams here, but those are the ones that early on I'm thinking for like the 12-team playoffs. At this time, they run the ball and pick up a yard. So 3rd down coming up. And if you're Oklahoma State, giving up 3 points is so much better than giving up a touchdown here. So if you are the Cowboys, you want to find a way to get a stop here. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first. And remember, this is still the opening drive right now for Kansas State. So on a 3rd and 9, can they find a way to get the first and possibly a touchdown? Receiver goes in motion. Johnson feeling the pressure. Johnson on the move. He can run. He will run. And this time he'll get the touchdown still. So it may not be the 33-yarder, but he did find a way to get to the end zone there. Ran it 11 yards into the end zone. Touchdown. Kansas State on their opening drive of the game. And that is how you do it. And again, you think about how did we get here? They had that 33-yard touchdown run that was eliminated, but they kept their composure. They went for it on 4th down, was able to convert on 4th and 7, which was huge for the offense. And now 14 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes and 43 seconds to turn the time possession off the clock. They find a way to score. Let's see. Magic Man says, I just don't want to see Notre Dame in the playoffs. He said it's been 30 years since they did anything besides getting wiped out every playoff game. They're like the Dallas Cowboys. And so, hey, I agree. I agree. Living off that reputation there. Absolutely. I'm with you. I'm with you. You see, JB did not include them in the college football playoffs. So you see that. But absolutely. Living off their reputation made in the 80s and 90s. It's like, what have you done for me lately? That's the question. I see BYU's up 14-0 over Baylor in that matchup. Okay, okay. Ole Miss is up 7-0 over Kentucky. Oh man, nothing like some football. But I tell you what though, I know my father, he's a Hurricanes fan, and so I know he'll be excited when he finds out that Miami won. I haven't been able to speak with him yet because he's in Georgia, so and they had the weather, so a lot of them have power outages and stuff. Can't I've tried calling his phone multiple times, but cannot get a hold of him just yet. So whenever I do connect with him, I gotta tell him about how crazy that game was for the Hurricanes versus Virginia Tech. Let's see. You say that Rutgers win yesterday? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I didn't even see the final score of that Rutgers game yesterday. So let me take a quick look. Since we're at the commercial and we got some time. And again, right now, Kansas State up 7-0 here in the first quarter with 9 minutes and 17 seconds to go. All right, let's take a quick look and see yesterday. But man, that was a game. Rutgers did win. They did win actually. They won 21-18 over Washington yesterday. So I love how the Friday games are really competitive. I mean, the last 2 weeks, the Friday games have been like outstanding, especially the last 2 weeks. So absolutely. But yeah, Rutgers got that W over Washington. And so Washington drops to 3-2. Rutgers 4-0. So hey, who knows? Maybe Rutgers might make a play for the college football playoffs. Oh man, but good for them. Good for them. Good for them. All right, but that was one heck of a drive to open a game. 14 plays, 75 yards. Wow. But there's so many good games coming on later today. So many games that's on now. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Magic Man says, last week was wild. James Madison whooped on North Carolina and remained undefeated. And so, yeah, that was insane. The fact that Michigan beat USC last week without being able to pass the ball at all was insane. And how they did it in the fourth quarter also was insane. And so it's just a lot of things happen. But that's what you love about college football, right? Week to week, crazy stuff happens. And if that Virginia Tech game is any indication of what to expect this weekend, then look out. All right, kickoff on the way. So now we're going to get to see the Cowboys with the football here. They're going to first return it. It's at the 10, 15, trying to bounce to the outside, but tripped up at the 16-yard line, and that is where Oklahoma State will start off with the football. All right, so let us see what the Cowboys have in store here. All right, so here we go for Oklahoma State, starting off from their own 16-yard line. 3 receivers, bottom of the screen. They run it on the first play, and he's going to pick up a yard on the carry. Second down coming up. Make it a yard or 2. All right, let's see. Magic Man says, you like the 12-team playoff. It makes the season more fun. Teams can afford to lose a game and not be eliminated from the playoffs. Absolutely, which means teams should get away. Some teams should get away from cupcake schedules, especially in the opener and stuff like that. It allows us to say, hey, sometimes we might lose a game, but it's okay. It's okay, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get better. You're supposed to. I remember the last time Ohio State won a championship, they lost to Virginia Tech like week 3, I think, of the season. So a lot can change. All right, but 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Fakes to the back, throws it, gets. Oh, what a nice completion there! Takes it to midfield. Okay, okay. I see you, Oklahoma State. I see you. So what a big time completion there. First down, 8 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Now Bowman's going to be up under center here for the Cowboys. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. They feed it to the back, up the middle. Look at him run. He's still running all the way to the 26-yard line. So look at that. These offensive lines here, they're putting in the work early in this one, and they are winning the line of scrimmage. That was a 25-yard carry right there by Ollie Gordon II. This is what he does. This is what he does. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Ball at the 27-yard line of Kansas State. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Feeds to the back again, and the back is going to pick up 2 yards there thanks to forward progress on the play. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in that one. I see Michigan's already scored against Minnesota. Of course, running it, 27-yard run there in the first quarter. But let's see. Magic Man says, one thing in college ball now that's wild, the UNLV Rebels were rolling and undefeated, and their quarterback quit over NIL money. That is also a part of the new college football thing. And honestly, I get it, but I don't like it. I don't like it, especially coming from your quarterback, who's your starter. Things are going well. And I get it. They made a promise to you, and I want them to honor that promise. But at the same time, like, I need you to honor your commitment to the team. It's not a good look for your quarterback to say, I'm up and out. That's just not a good look. I get it. We all want to make our money, but man, man, come on now. But that's wild. That's one thing I don't like. I wish there's a way to where we can just wait to the end of the season, and if they didn't compensate you what they said, then, just, hey, take them to court or something, Do it like that, but don't just transfer on your team like that. Don't do that. All right, so they run the ball here, but they will be shy of getting that first down marker. They picked up about 2 yards on the carry, so it's going to make it 4th and 2 at the Kansas State 19-yard line. Now, we saw Kansas State go for it, and it worked out. But what will they do here? Will they also go for it when you've got a running back like you do in the backfield? Oh, they're going to opt to play it conservative and go for the field goal. JB thinks they need to go for the first down. I feel like they need to go for the first down. Kansas State's coming out aggressive. You need to match their intensity. But they're going to go for 3 points here. A 35-yard field goal attempt. Kick is on the way. The kick is good. All right, so 7-3 is the score. Both teams have had the football. Both teams have scored in their opening drives here. The difference is one team a touchdown, the other team a field goal. So, absolutely. Magic Man says, I agree. I get it, but I don't like it either. Lewis, what's good with you? Talk to me. Did you take the over or under on this one? I assume the over. I see Ole Miss is up 7-3 against Kentucky. Let JB set up the old tablet here. Oh, yeah. Nothing like some good old college football on a Saturday. Time to get those W's, Lewis. Time to get those W's. Magic Man, tell me this. Tell me this. Is Jordan Love for sure playing tomorrow, or do we know yet? Is it a game time decision? Let JB know about your other team. But yeah, good old Lewis is in the building. All right, I knew it. Lewis took the over at 55. I think we're going to save Ravelit for this one here. So I need Bowman to get me a couple touchdown passes in this one, actually. Yeah, I need Bowman to get me 2 passing touchdowns, and I need Avery Johnson for Kansas State to rush for 62 yards on the ground. So that run that he had that was called back, yeah, not in JB's favor there at all. But there's a lot that JB needs. Let's see. Magic Man says it's a mystery at this point. I think he is cleared to go, but Green Bay is keeping it very quiet. I mean, okay, okay. Let's see. Magic Man says you're okay if Willis goes again, but it's the Vikings, so you rather have Love. You say you rather have the guy that you know is going to be able to throw the ball because you don't need to throw it. But I tell you what, though, he better be good to go because I know that Vikings defense, they're going to bring that pressure on him. They're going to bring that pressure on him. But I'd like to see Jordan Love be able to go there because it'll be a real good matchup. It's a division game as well. So if he can go and be effective, absolutely. But if not, hey, Malik Willis, go out there, get ready to run that ball because you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. Lewis says here at the EPY Construction. Lewis putting in the work. Okay, Lewis. Okay, making money more than one ways here. Okay, I got you. I got you. All right. So with the score being 7-3 with Kansas State on top. Again, Kansas State got the football first. They went on a 14-play drive that resulted in a touchdown. Last time out there, we saw Oklahoma State settle for a field goal, but now Oklahoma State's going to kick the ball off, and we're going to see what Kansas State does with the football here. All right, kickoff on the way. No return. No return. And man, look at the games we have in store later today. So many good games, a lot of action. And of course, my second stream is going to be when Georgia plays Alabama. So, of course, Lewis's team later on today. Magic Man says, one thing I didn't have on me 2024 on your 2024 football checklist is the word Sam Darnold and MVP being said in the same sentence. Magic Man went there. It's too early. It's too early. Not yet. All right, receiver goes in motion. Johnson gets the snap. Johnson looking, throws it, gets to the receiver. And that's going to be a first down. And he's still running. Still running. Running man challenge. And what a completion for 22 yards there to his back, DJ Giddens. And right now, Avery Johnson is 5 of 9 for 66 yards passing in this one. We know he can run. And he's showing us he can get it done through the air as well. Magic Man says it's crazy. Sam Darnold is younger than Joe Burrow. I honestly didn't even think about that. I tossed it to the back. Oh, brought down in the backfield for a loss of about a good 3 yards on the play. All right, 5 minutes left to go here in the first. 5 minutes left to go here in the first. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 13. 4:34 to go. Johnson looking, throws it, gets the short completion. Okay, picks up about 3 yards on the play. Third down coming up with 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go here in the first. Let's see. Magic Man says, how do you feel about the Patriots quarterback situation? And so I feel okay with it. I feel okay with it because right now, sure, Brissett being in there, is that the popular pick right now? No. We want to see what Drake May does, but I'm hearing some good stuff about him in practice. Take our time with him, at some point this year, maybe even as soon as the game where we play Miami, insert him into the lineup. But for right now, we don't even know who our starting left tackle is going to be. And that offensive line was terrible. Against the Jets, they were missing 2 linemen, and you saw how bad they looked against the Jets there. And so I want to give it a little bit more time to give the offensive line time to gel and at least not be as bad before we put Drake May out there. So, but I'm confident in Drake May. I believe that he is him. So I just want to make sure that when he does go out there, he has the pieces that he needs to succeed out there. That's what I want to see from that Magic Man. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Right now, Brissett, I just need to see Brissett make a couple more deep passes and stuff. Stop holding the ball so long. That would just be, that'd be terrible. Let's see. Samuel is in the building. What's good with you, Samuel? And you say, hey, bro, what's up? And you say, yeah, good afternoon to you as well. How are you? How are you? Glad to have you here. Magic Man says, join the club. Miami is basically going to hold a fan raffle to play quarterback. And so, hey, but Tyler Huntley, though, I need him to save my fantasy team. I need him to get Tyreek the football. That's all I need from him. Just feed it to Tyreek. However you guys got to do it. Give Tyreek some carries. However you got to do it. But I need Tyreek to get me Tyreek type of numbers to save me in fantasy because right now it's bad. It's real bad. It is real bad. And so Samuel's pressed the thumbs up. I appreciate that, Samuel. Absolutely press that like button if you haven't, guys, already. And also make sure you got that notification bell turned on and subscribe to the channel. But I appreciate that. And so you said you're good. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Absolutely. And again, right now, so Skylar Thompson's going to be the emergency quarterback on Thursday Night Football against the Titans. So again, Hudley's going to get the start. Tim Boyle's going to be the backup. So we'll see how Miami looks. All right, but meanwhile, we're at the commercial. We saw our first punt of the game. Magic Man says Tim Boyle isn't even a UFL quality quarterback. And so, hey, you're right about that. You are right about that, Magic Man. I have been saying that for a good minute. I said, I don't know how the man is still in the NFL. He must be somebody that's really likable and stuff like that. Got that Nate Peterman vibe going on and stuff like that. But for him, it's not even that because Nate Peterman, if he's not turning the ball over, I've seen, a couple of times we can move the ball. But Tim Boyle, he don't move the ball. Tim Boyle, he don't get points. Tim Boyle, I don't know who he's blackmailing to stay in the NFL, but somehow he's still there. And that's mind-boggling to me because I have seen him in multiple situations, whether it was, with the Jets, with the Lions, wherever it has been at. Everywhere he's been, one thing has been consistent. He's been bad, real bad. So I don't know how the man continues to find employment and stuff like that. I just hope whatever agent he got, I can get an agent like that. But yeah, the kid is showing me nothing. Nothing. And so Samuel said, who I got for this game? And so I believe I picked Oklahoma State when I did my pregame picks to win this game here. So I'm going to stick with my pregame pick of Oklahoma State. But honestly, if Kansas State were to win this one, I would not be surprised, nor would I be upset. So either way, I just want to see a good competitive game that's, like a final score of like 38, 35. I'd love to see some JB/OT today as well. But as long as we get a good game, JB is happy with this one. But if I had to pick one, I'll lean towards Oklahoma State. I'll lean towards that. RC in the building. What's good with you? And RC says, JB, what's good with you? You say you're here early, bro. Salute. So, yep, got to get started early in this one. But what's good with you? Meanwhile, Cowboys tried to run the ball. Kansas State stuffed it. Okay, 2nd and 10 coming up. And if you are Kansas State, you want to see your defense go out there and get some stops. That's what you want to see. That's exactly what you want to see. All right, 2nd and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Another running play, and he gets stopped again, picks up a yard. So now 3rd down coming up. So 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the first. All right, so 3rd and 9. Gets the snap out of the shotgun. Throws it. Oh, what a nice completion. What a nice completion. Takes it to about the 29-yard line, but picks up the 1st down here for Oklahoma State. Again, their own 29. All right, Magic Man says he would take Jamarcus Russell over Boyle. And yes, he is awful, but he can throw really, really far. I don't think it'll get you far just throwing it far, but I hear you. I hear you. Samuel says he's got Kansas State in this one. Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. That is what's up. All right. And again, we are looking right now here at 2nd and 10 after that incompletion. RC said, JB, I finished season 2 of Monsters. Oh, word. All right. 2nd and 10. Bowman looking. Ends up throwing this one away here. So ends up throwing that one away. 3rd and 10 coming up. All right, let's see. Magic Man says Tim Boyle has the football IQ of a stuffed animal and an arm of a noodle. Oh man, that combination is a combination I don't wish upon anybody. Not anybody. All right, but 3rd and 10 coming up here, guys. So 3rd and 10. So let's see. With a minute and 15 seconds to go, shotgun formation, trips at the bottom of the screen from their own 30-yard line here in the shotgun. 5 seconds on the play clock. Got to snap the ball. They do. Bowman's looking. Can he get the first? Throws it short to the back. In the back. Ollie's going to do the rest. Takes on the contact and picks up the 1st down. Picked up 14 yards. That time he got low and he said, hey, you don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke. Again, that was Ollie Gordon there with the reception for 13 yards and a 1st down here for Oklahoma State. So moving the ball here through the air. But man, Magic Man, that scouting report right there, it's like, and they're going to run it on 1st down and look at him go all the way to about the 30-yard line. What a big time run up, 26 yards here. And already in the 1st quarter, Ollie Gordon II has 9 carries for 71 yards today. Oh man, you're going to have to do better than that, Kansas State. Wow. Wow. And that's going to take us to the end of the 1st quarter. And what a way to get us to the end of the 1st quarter with the score. Kansas State 7, Oklahoma State 3. All right, let's see. RC said, yeah, season 1. You said it was Jeffrey Drummond. You said season 2 was about the Menendez brothers. And so, okay, bet. Absolutely. All right, let JB check on something here. All right, so JB needs his bet to hit here for this Baylor game. So I need that Baylor game to hurry up and get to the end of the quarter already. And let's see. Laney, what's good with you? How are you doing? Laney says, hey, JB, how's it going today? It is going great. It is going great. Nothing like some good old college football here on a Saturday. I mean, it all started really last night. You know, Magic Man's Hurricanes went out there and got the W versus Virginia Tech in controversial fashion. So, absolutely. Absolutely. But yes, how are you today? Samuel says Oklahoma State, good luck. Josh, you said final score. And so the final score in that one, you know, if I had to try to project the final score in this one, based on how the game is going here, I would say I could see a final score of a 24-20, you know, and Oklahoma State winning it just to prove JB right. But Samuel says Kansas State going to win 99%. So 99%. Okay. That's some high odds right there. Those are some high odds right there. Let's see. Magic Man says true story. He said Jeffrey worked at a chocolate factory. Always made you wonder if some got some extra nut in there. Snickers. Oh man, Magic Man. Magic Man, Magic Man. Good old Magic Man. Let's see. RC says, JB, you guys went overboard. Like, what you mean overboard? Talk to me, RC. What you mean? All right, but again, we're at the commercial here. Let's see. Magic Man says, it's just things that makes you go, it's just things that make you go, hmm. Oh man. You say, JB, you guys hit the overboard yesterday? You think so? You think so? Oh man. You think so? All right, but again, we're at the commercial because it is the end of the first quarter. So we'll be starting the second quarter soon with the score Kansas State 7, Oklahoma State 3. And Samuel says, good, great game, Oklahoma State versus Kansas State. And so, yes, exactly. RC says, Magic Man, that thing about Jeffrey, he was extra nuts. Oh, man. But again, Oklahoma State finding tremendous success rushing the ball. And honestly, both teams' offensive lines have been opening up some big holes so far here in the first quarter. So if that's an indication of what to expect for this game, look out. Look out. All right, Bowman throws it away. Throws it away. Okay. So second and 10. Again, here in the second quarter now with Kansas State up 7-3. Magic Man says LOL. Okay. And right now, Allen Bowman is 3 of 6 for 49 yards passing so far. Throws it, gets the completion. Now, there is a flag, but he'll be 2 yards shy of that first down, but it is a flag. So it is a flag. All right, she said, JB, all of us can be a little nuts, but there's a line that has to drawn in the sand. You say, JB, no putting people on a dinner plate. Exactly. Exactly. There are some lines that just should never be crossed, man. Like, absolutely. All right, so they're going to call a penalty there, but decline it. Kansas State coach looks a little frustrated right now, and I would be too. I would be too, because they are just getting gashed defensively. So I'd be frustrated too. But 3rd and 2, he's like, now they're going to run the ball, and we can't stop them. Magic Man is laughing. Samuel says Saturday game, Tennessee versus Arkansas, and that's going to be, you say, October the 5th. So on October 5th. Okay, okay, that's going to be a good one there. To see how the Razorbacks look against Tennessee. That'll be a good one. I feel like. Appreciate that one, Samuel, coming through there, giving us the updates. Good old Samuel. All right, 2nd and 5 for the offense. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Fakes it to the back. Bowman throws one up there. Incomplete. Incomplete. So I'm seeing him throw the ball away quite a few times, but there is a flag on that one. So let's see what this flag is all about. Let's see what this flag is all about. All right, so that's going to be an eligible receiver downfield there against the offense. So another flag to back him up. Again, 2nd quarter, 14 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Kansas State up 7-3, but right now Oklahoma State, they've got the football, and they're at the Kansas State 30-yard line. So far in this current drive, 8 plays, 56 yards, and about 3 minutes and 46 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock on the current drive, with 2 seconds on the play clock. Fakes to the back, throws it, gets it to the receiver, but he goes down after the catch, but picks up 5 yards. Again, that time had to sling it quickly, because right now, if you're Kansas State, you're saying, I'm not going to let you run anymore. I'm not going to let you run the ball anymore. It's just too easy when you guys run the ball. So now, Kansas State on 3rd and 4. Let's see what they do. Tight end goes in motion, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. 14 minutes to go here in a second. And they're going to opt to run the ball. And who wouldn't? That's going to be a 1st down and takes it all the way to about that 12-yard line. So now we're in the red zone. At this point, running the ball is just working. It's just working. Samuel says today that the Razorbacks are going to be going against Texas A&M, and the start time of that was going to be 2:30 Central Time. And so appreciate that heads up there. Who do you like in that one, Samuel? All right, they toss to the back, and the back is, he's going to lose some yards here. He's going to lose some yards here. So Kansas State says, we are not going to let you just go in there and have your way running the ball. That's just not going to happen. All right, but 2nd down coming up. 13 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Again, Kansas State up 7-3. They're going to go 5 wide on this play. So 5 wide from the 16-yard line of Kansas State. Receiver goes in motion. 3 seconds on the play clock. Alan Bowman gets the ball. Alan Bowman's looking. Alan Bowman throws one into the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. That's going to be incomplete. All right, I need Bowman to throw a touchdown for JB. I need him to throw a touchdown for JB. But while we have a minute, now's a good time for JB to ask you guys again, like when it comes to your favorite, whether it's college football team, NFL teams, just whatever your favorite sports are, tell JB, how did you make the decision of deciding who your favorite teams were when you first were selecting your favorite teams? Let JB know, how did that process come about to where your favorite teams are what they are right now? Oh, another incompletion. That means they're going to have to settle for another field goal attempt. Now, if he had waited a second or two and kept his eyes over the middle of the field, I think his tight end was breaking open to where he could have probably found his tight end in the end zone. But it's going to be a 34-yard field goal attempt. Kick is on the way. No good. No good. He missed it. Oh my goodness. The ball just never curved in. It just never curved in. But yeah, let JB know that thought process of how you guys went about selecting your favorite teams in the comment section. All right, Samuel says night game, South Alabama versus LSU. You say start time at 6:45 Central, live on TV, on ESPN. Okay, okay, bet. Good old South Alabama. She says, JB, I love her new album. You say Lady Gaga. You say it's based on the soundtracks to the upcoming Joker Part 2 movie, October 6th or 7th. Is it the 6th or is it the 7th? Okay, bet. All right, RC. And again, we're here at the commercial. But when we come back, it's going to be Kansas State with the football again. Because right now, Oklahoma State, they had just missed that field goal there. It was a chance to make it a 7-6 game, but they missed the field goal. So now still 7-3. All right, so Samuel says Saturday game, Ole Miss versus LSU. That should be a good one. And you said it's going to be Saturday, October 12th. And so that'd be a good one there, Samuel. That'd be a good one right there. That'd be a good one right there. Good old Ole Miss versus LSU. That'd be a great one, actually. Two teams with high offenses. Speaking of Ole Miss, I know that they're playing against Kentucky right now, and the score is 7-3. Ole Miss on top in that one in the second quarter. All right, so Samuel says you're ready for that October 12th game against LSU. You got LSU for that one? Okay. For some reason, I thought you'd go for Ole Miss in that one. Let's see. Magic Man says, how long until there are just 3, 4 mega conferences like the Big Ten, which makes no sense having 16 teams? Magic Man, the route that it's going right now, I don't know when it'll get to the point where it's just 3 or 4, but I get what you're saying though. Like basically what we're seeing here, that's going to be continue to be the trend where you just keep stacking on more teams. It seems like, but I think we got a little ways to go. All right. Meanwhile, Johnson throws it. Oh, what a nice throw and a nice completion here by Johnson to his receiver for the first down. Johnson to Jackson. 12 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the second quarter. So first down here for the Wildcats on their own 32-yard line. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers top of the screen, tight end bottom of the formation, and 1 back. Quick pass. Caught by the receiver on the screen, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards before he gets shoved out of bounds. Second down coming up. Second and about 8 for the Wildcats. All right, so Laney says Tennessee Vols because you live in Tennessee and the Jags. Okay, because of Trevor Lawrence. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. What year did you, I guess, decide your favorite sport teams? All right, another carry on the ground to about the 39-yard line. And that was Dalen Edwards on the carry. He picks up 3 yards there. All right, so Samuel says you got LSU and you got Ole Miss, so you got them both, Samuel. You got them both. All right, she says she's singing a lot of old school jazz songs. Jazz songs, you say classical songs, piano heavy ballads, and you say it's not her pop fueled genre. And so, okay, well if that's the case, something different. Okay, I got you. I got you. I see that Tulane is up 17-0 over South Florida. Oh man, look at that weather down there for the Michigan game. All right, but 4th and 3. Kansas State punts the ball. Oklahoma State gets it from their own 20, and he's going to lose some yards here trying to make a play. Lost about 2 yards there in the return. So second quarter, 10 minutes and 57 seconds left to go. All right, so Samuel said he'll be back soon. All right, appreciate the heads up there, Samuel. Appreciate the heads up. RC said JB Gaga is capable of a lot of different genres. You said literally, she even did a pair of albums with the late great Tony Bennett. And so, oh yeah. RC said back to football. What time Michigan play, JB? And so Michigan is already playing. Michigan is already playing right now. And what quarter is Michigan in? I want to say they're in the second quarter already. They're in the second quarter again against Minnesota. And they're up right now 7-0. They're up 7-0. RC said you still can't believe the cat's gone. And so wowzer. And so yeah, that trade was insane. And I mean, my man was there for 9 years. I know that hurt him. I know that hurt him to get traded like that, like as if you're nothing, to get traded like that. So especially at this point, seeing where Minnesota was, going. So that's just I get it for him. I get it for him. RC says, I woke up my Timberwolves homegirl Christina last night with a text talking about, yo, cat, big cat, he gone. And so, not the news. I'm pretty sure that they was expecting to wake up too. Because I liked it that Minnesota squad, how they were assembled last year. Absolutely. I'm going to need Minnesota to do something today. I wonder if Endezo ended up going live or not today. I wonder. All right, but again, we are still at the commercial here with Kansas State up 7-3 over Oklahoma State. But yeah, that trade right there, that was wild. That was wild. All right, let's see. RC says, JB, I tapped into Quiet Hype Media show last night. They did an emergency show on Cat Trade and they talked about who won the trade. You feel like it's a tie. So you feel like it's a tie. Okay, okay. Okay, feel like it's a tie. Okay, I got you. I can see the case for both. It's going to come down to honestly for the Timberwolves. The guys being healthy. Like being healthy is going to definitely be a deciding factor there. And as for New York, I love it for New York. There, I do. Cat down there joining that team. Now I'm looking at the Lakers like, okay, Lakers, when are we going to make any kind of splash this offseason? Just anything. All right, so a completion there to Rashad Owens for 5 yards. Again, Alan Bowman right now struggling a little bit here. It seems like as of late to get that ball in the air. He's 5 of 10 for 60 yards so far in this one. Oklahoma State has the football from their own 23-yard line. Let's see, RC says, JB, but Peep, you say, imagine the big city vibes now for Cat going from Minnesota, which is pretty darn big, but the Big Apple, New York is humongous. So we got you. We got you. Oh, wow. Look at this play. I turned my head for a second here. And oh, my goodness, that is going to be a touchdown. So Oklahoma State, just when I said the kid was struggling, he said, oh, really, JB? Watch this. But JB ain't mad at all. 77 yards and a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oklahoma State putting in the work. We needed that. We needed that touchdown. RC. RC. I see what you RC. RC says Cat wouldn't fit well with ADJB. And so, well, I wasn't saying particularly that move right there for the Lakers, but I'm saying we need to make a splash of our own, is what I'm saying. Because all off season, I've been patient, patient, patient. Let's see. You said neither Cat or AD really want to play center, to be honest. And so that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. You're right about that. But what a big play there for Oklahoma State. That was a 77-yard touchdown play for Oklahoma State. And that was a nice throw, too, because he had that pressure coming, and he kind of just flinged it with his wrist there in a spot where only his guy could get it. And then the touchdown. Now, that's going to make the stat sheet look pretty good. RC, I know you didn't say Ronnie there. I know you're not including him in the package. But I mean, that's basically all we did was got a new coach after the first couple of options said, nah, we're good. We don't want to be there. And then the draft, that was it. That was it. That was basically it. No kind of free agent splash, no kind of trade, nothing. We're just literally, because like everybody opt back in. Everybody decided we're going to come back in. All right, so Oklahoma State, they did what I needed from them to do. So now I need for Johnson to get back to running the ball with his legs here for my player prop. All right, let's see. RC says, JB, after seeing us go to the NBA Western Conference Finals last season, I'm kind of curious as to what the plan is from here. The plan is to return. Is that not the plan? All right, 1st and 10. Wildcats. Johnson feeling a rush. Johnson throws it. Oh, he threw an interception. Oh, my goodness. He threw an interception. That time he felt the pressure and he gift wrapped that one. It had so much touch that the defender was easily able to intercept that. That was just a bad throw. That was just a bad throw. Oh, man. Big mistake. But you know what? I say Bowman, now's a good chance to go ahead and get that second pass and touchdown. Do it for JB. Do it for JB. Do it for JB. All right, so 10 minutes to go here in a second. And after that interception now, Oklahoma State's going to fake it to the back, get it to the receiver again, and the receiver still on his feet, picks up the first down there. Excellent job here by Oklahoma State. They are moving the football. And again, they lead right now 10-7. The defense got a turnover. And when the defense gets you a turnover, how do you respond? You got to cash it in. You got to cash it in. So now, Alan Bowman leading this squad. They're at the 20-yard line. Receiver goes in motion. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Bowman, he's going to run. He's going to pick up 2 yards there. Design run on that play. 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go. I need one more touchdown out of him. One more passing touchdown out of him. All right, but 2nd and 9 with 9 minutes left to go here in the second. I'm sorry, I didn't even read the last one. RC says, someone texted me and said, expect Anthony Edwards to average at least 31 points a game next season. Well, how do you feel about that, RC? Do you feel that that's what to expect? I expect a big year, but 31? I don't know. RC said, JB, you think Julius Randle will stay healthy? You remember, you said, I remember you scored 48 points. Oh, sorry, you scored 48 points with him on 2K23 before. And so when we say healthy, will he play majority of the season? Yes, of course he'll miss some games here, but I feel like it won't be like last year though. I feel like towards the end of the season that he will be healthy this year, but again, it's an injury, so that's just pure speculation. But I do feel like he'll be healthy at least this season, and ideally stay healthy for the most part. All right, 4th down coming up here. So they were unable to cash it in there for a touchdown after getting that turnover, but they'll bring back out their field goal kicker who did miss it the last time out there. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt for Oklahoma State. Kick is on the way, and the kick, it is good. So tack on 3 more points in the score right now. Oklahoma State 13, Kansas State 7 here in the second quarter with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. RC says, I wonder who drafted Julius. And so, yeah, I got you. But hey, I mean, we did it. We'll own it. We did it. Drafted him, drafted Russell. Oh, man. All right, RC says, JB, I really don't listen to Michael Jackson or Prince music anymore. Don't let my wife hear you say that, especially about Michael Jackson. Don't let my wife hear you say that. RC said Lonzo Ball too. So, oh man, I remember that. I remember all of it. Each time JB was thinking, is this going to be the player to bring JB back to prominence? And then it's like, oh man, they're gone. Brandon Ingram, all of them. I see Michigan's up 14-0. And again at the commercial here. And when we come back, Oklahoma State will be kicking the ball off. They lead this one 13-7. And we still got about 7 minutes and 30 seconds before we reach halftime. But right now, you've got Alan Bowman. He's 8 of 13 for 152 yards passing and a touchdown. Meanwhile, Avery Johnson passing. He's 9 of 15 for 90 yards, but he threw that interception last time out there. Really his first mistake through the air. So let's see if they get him to run the ball more. I need him to run the ball some more. Again, Ole Miss versus Kentucky, 7-3. Ole Miss leading right now, but that's an interesting game. All right, kickoff on the way. RC said, JB, Justin Bieber just said his family sold him to the music industry when he was like 13. He said, I think his family should be tried and persecuted. And so, I mean, especially at such a young age like that at 13. So, absolutely. All right, but second quarter, 7 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Again, Oklahoma State up 13-7. But right now, it is Kansas State with the football. Snaps on a 1st and 10, gives it to the back, and the back still on his feet. Look at him go. This is a big one. All the way to about the, let's see where they mark him at bounce at, but around that 32-yard line. Massive run of 37 yards there for DJ Giddens. And again, that time he ran it up the middle, but bounced it to the outside, used his speed until he ran out of real estate. It's a big play for Kansas State. Big play for Kansas State. And then they called a horse collar tackle as well. So that's going to add more injury to it right there. Insult to injury. All right, shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws one into the end zone for a touchdown. So how do you respond when you throw an interception? Well, you throw a touchdown. That's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do. And so she says, JB, we can't be too shocked though. Alea's family did the same thing with her, realized she was a mega talented singer and used it to push to industry wolves. And so, yeah, that was sad. That was sad. He said, C.R. Kelly for industry wolves. All right, so with that touchdown, we're all tied up in the extra point. Should give Kansas State the lead. And it is good. So now it's 14-13. Kansas State back on top here in the second quarter. 6 minutes and 58 seconds left to go. And yeah, that time he got open and they just let him get open. They just let him get open. RC says, JB, where's everyone else? And so, I mean, I guess they stayed up a little too late, RC. They probably stayed up a little too late. Probably a little too late. I'm sure they'll be here for the second game, though, but that's a question. That's a question. RC said, JB, did you listen to favorite Jennifer Lopez album before you started the stream? And so I did not. I did not. I did not. For me, it's more so Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD is one of my favorites to get me started. All right, no return. So now Oklahoma State trailing 13-14. They just watched Kansas State drive it down there and score a touchdown. How will they respond? RC said, I got some Juice WRLD on your newest playlist. A word? That's what's up. That's what's up. Damn, JB voice over here going in and out. That's what's up. All right, from their own 25-yard line. Fakes it to the back, looking. Just throws that one away. Throws that one away. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the offense. So on 2nd and 10, 6 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. Oklahoma State on the road, down by a point, 14-13. They snap the ball, fakes to the back, quick pass there, incomplete, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty. And if you're Kansas State, you're getting annoyed by that penalty there because honestly, you feel like you made a good cover, a good play on the ball. Let's see what the referees say. All right, so they call a holding there against Kansas State. And so, Eric, what's good with you? Eric says, JB, top of the morning, sir. That's the only way we do it. It's the only way we do it. But how are you? Laney says, still here. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Eric says, I'm well. You got singing later. So, hey, my man, you can sing? That's what's up. That's what's up. JB's got no vocals. I can't sing, can't dance. So this is all JB can do. Just talk about sports. But power to you. About to say another holding call. So multiple holding calls right now on this drive. So if you're Kansas State, well, first of all, you can't be holding them like that now. I mean, he just held on for dear life. But about 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here before halftime. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back, play fake. Bowman's going to throw it to the back at the backfield, makes the first guy miss, second guy miss, turns that into a nice 5-yard pickup. 6 minutes and 34 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Again, Oklahoma State trying to find a way to get some more points. They trail right now 14-13. Now, there is a Wildcats defender that is currently right now being looked at by the medical staff, and that is Travis Bates, the sophomore out of Tomball, Texas, at 6'3", 265 pounds, number 39. Oh, man, I see that Michigan's deciding to line it up today against Minnesota. All right, so now 2nd and 5 for Oklahoma State. Again, second quarter with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. All right. Trips at the top of the formation. Shotgun here. Ball's at midfield. Fakes it to the back again. Bowman on the move. Bowman just throws this one away. Throws this one away. 3rd and 5 coming up. And one thing that he did on that play that sometimes I see quarterbacks don't do is he threw the ball away when he got close to the sideline. He realized he knew he was not going to be able to pick up any yards. So rather than just run out of bounds and lose 3-4 yards, he just threw it away. Sometimes I see quarterbacks that just run out of bounds and they'll just eat the 3-4 yards. They could have just easily got the ball away, and they could have done that. Samuel's back. Welcome back. 6:04 to go here in the second. Bowman throws it, gets the first down, and his receiver fighting forward there. That's a big receiver there. Takes it all the way to the 29-yard line and a first down for Oklahoma State. Samuel says, we're in the second quarter right now, Samuel. Still second quarter. Yeah, still second quarter right now. Second quarter with about a good 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the second with the score right now. Kansas State 14, Oklahoma State 13. 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go. So, yeah, it's still second quarter there, Samuel. All right, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Fakes it to the back. Looking. Gonna throw that one down there. Incomplete. Incomplete. I'll tell you what, they're doing a lot of play action fake, and I get it, but at the same time, they were so effective on the ground in the first quarter with 71 yards from Ollie Gordon. I mean, occasionally it doesn't hurt to handle the ball and keep that threat, because right now, all these play fakes. I mean, I get it. The defense is certainly trying to eliminate the run game, but I feel like you still got to run it. Yeah, I'm about to say, you got to call a timeout there, coach. You got to call a timeout. A lot of confusion going on there for your team. So Kansas State calls a timeout. That's their first timeout of the half, first timeout of the game, actually, for either team. All right, Samuel says, good, okay. That's right. Samuel says he's going to get his popcorn ready. He's going to get his popcorn ready. Does anybody on here, like outside of YouTube, does anybody else watch like anything on Twitch or something like that, or follow, some people on Twitch? If so, let JB know. Let JB know. I had started Twitch a while back, but then I stopped. And so just wanted to learn a little bit more about how Twitch really works in terms of the lingo. Because there's many things that I see that they do on Twitch that I'm like, okay, that's different. So I'm very curious about that platform. All right, quick pass and complete it, but he will be at least 3 yards shy of getting that first down marker. So 5:20 to go in the second. Again, right now, Kansas State up 14-13, but Oklahoma State find themselves facing a 3rd and 3. Their kicker so far in this one is 2 of 3. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a horrible play. He couldn't even recover the fumble. So Kansas State gets the turnover. What just happened here? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I mean, bro, just fall on the ball. What was he doing? Just fall on the ball. It literally was right there. But now Kansas State with it. And again, their running back's going to pick up about 3 yards there on the carry. All right, 2nd and 9. I wouldn't mind seeing Avery Johnson bust a big run here. Would not mind seeing it. All right, 2nd and 7. Quick pass, caught by the back of the backfield, turns it up there and gets the first down, picks up about 8 yards there on the reception. So another first down here for the Wildcats. All right, so with a first down here. 1st and 10 with 4 minutes left to go. Gives it to the back, and the back's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up with 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go here in the second. Again, Kansas State up 14-13. All right, 2nd and 8. Shotgun, multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back from their own 45-yard line. Oh my goodness, all by himself, and the receiver is going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Just like that, Kansas State finds Jace Brown for 55 yards and a touchdown. So they capitalize off the turnover. Again, 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go. I mean, these guys are wide open. Wide open. They are challenging Avery Johnson to make passes, and guess what? He's making them because it's wide open. They're going to have to make some halftime adjustments. All right, extra point is good. And look at that. I mean, look at that. I mean, defender fell on the play and everything. Look at that. Wow. I mean, he got beat off the snap, honestly. Like, my man just wow. The DB can't stick with him. I'm pretty sure they were setting that DB up for that play right there. Like, they probably had a couple short passes, quick passes, and like short routes. Because it looked like he was coming up expecting something short, and bam, caught him sleeping, caught him lacking, got the touchdown. All right, so the score right now again, Kansas State 21, Oklahoma State 13, 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here before the half. All right, so here we go. From their own 25-yard line, Oklahoma State. Play fake. Bowman going deep. Oh, almost threw a pick. Oh my goodness. He threw it right to the DB. He threw it right to him. Yeah, that time receiver fell to the floor. It just, oh man. Oklahoma State losing their footing and losing the game right now, 21-13. All right, from their own 25-yard line, they are going to run the ball, but man, that defense is saying, we're not going to let you have your way. We're not going to let you do it. We are not going to let you do it. All right, so here we go from their own 25-yard line. Right now, Kansas State, they look a little confused there. Can Oklahoma State take advantage? Throws it short. Oh, he gets nailed there for a yard. What are we really calling here? Like, what are we really calling? Like a yard, really? Wow. So 4th down, bring out the punt unit. Bring out the punt unit. All right, punt's on the way. And all right, so no return here. So we've got 2:01 left to go here. So you got obviously this one play here, and then the 2 minute mark. And then you got 2 timeouts to work with. Oh yeah, JB does. JB does. JB does too. JB does too. Archie says his music slaps and hit emotionally too. And so, yep, yep. I actually, me and my wife was talking about him the other day. Actually, last night, actually. So, oh yeah, oh yeah. JB's a fan too. See, now we're in JB's neck of the wood here. Now we're in JB's territory when it comes to music here. Okay. All right, Johnson gives it to the back, and oh my goodness, look at him run. Takes it to about that 45-yard line. That was 32 yards on the run, by the way. 32 yards. Now we're at the 2-minute mark here with a minute 53 left to go here before the half. But man, we've seen a lot of big runs in this one in the first quarter. It was Gordon getting it here in the second. It is DJ Giddens getting it. Let's see. RC says the way that they live stream him dying on camera, it, hey, all the way messed up, all the way messed up. I mean, it's like they don't even respect, if somebody's going through a tragedy and all like that. It's all about, oh man, we gotta push it out there on social media and stuff. But yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, your Notre Dame has a big game later today. They got a big game later today against the Louisville Cardinals. Let's see. Samuel says soon, 88 days until Christmas. Samuel, tell me this. What is the best, I guess, memory that you have for any Christmas throughout your life? Just your favorite memory. It can be your favorite memory from Christmas. And anybody that wants to answer this as well, but just your favorite memory that you have from a Christmas time. Let's see. RC says, JB, if you haven't yet, you should listen to his song Train Food. It's different, but it's good. And so, all right, bet. I don't believe I have, but I will check it out. I'll check it out. Ooh, Kentucky's beating Ole Miss 10-7. Remember, earlier in the season, JB said that Ole Miss was one of the teams that I had as a fraudulent team that looked fraudulent. Now, of course, it's still early. They're probably most likely going to win this game, but I'll be watching this to see how it plays out. Western Kentucky's up against Boston College 17-7. They're at halftime. Syracuse up 28-14 against Holy Cross. All right, and again, JB's just over here starting to look and see what type of plays that I can make here for the second half. All right, let's see. All right, so we got a 1st and 10. Fakes to the back, looking on the move. Johnson's gonna run it here. He hasn't done as much running since that touchdown earlier. But okay, picked up a couple yards there. All right, let's see. Again, JB's just looking across the board here, see what makes a lot of sense. All right, so 2nd and 7 right now. Here in the shotgun. Johnson in the pocket. Johnson taking a shot. Johnson has a man open. This secondary is getting exposed. But wait a minute. There is a flag. There is a flag. I see the receiver shaking his head here. Wow. Again, a minute 37 left to go here before we reach halftime. So pass interference, offensive pass interference there. All right, show JB the replay here. Samuel says, great best bike. General Lee 01. I hear you. All right, so 2nd and 22. So after that penalty there against the offense, backs them up. A minute 25 left to go here before halftime. Now they've got their work cut out for them. They've got their work cut out for them. They're going to run the ball. Not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Absolutely not going anywhere. Wait a minute. Y'all took away my pick already? That's messed up. That's foul. All right, 3rd and 22. Throws it short, gets the completion, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. However, 4th down coming up. You say PS2 6. Oh, yeah, but we're almost at halftime here. Oklahoma State, though, if you want to find some time to try to make a play, now's the time. Now is the time. All right, let's see. Samuel says PS2. Okay, okay. All right, let's see this punt here by Kansas State. Again, Oklahoma State has 2 timeouts to work with. Fair caught at the 10. So this far in your own territory, will they opt to just go ahead and still try to pass with about 32 seconds, 2 timeouts, try to get in field goal range? They had tremendous success running the ball in the first quarter, but second quarter, they tried to get a little bit away from it. We'll see what they do to end this, to run this to execute the rest of the time here in this second quarter. Averaging about 7.3 yards per play. All right, here we go. Shotgun. It's a draw play, and he's going to pick up about a yard or 2 on the play. And that could very well take us to the half. And that's exactly what happens. All right, takes us to the half. Let's see. Samuel says the PS2 was released on March 4th, 2000. And so years ago. So, oh man, we've come a long way since that. We've come a long way since that. Braden's in the building. What's good with you? Braden says, hey, JB, didn't realize this game was going on. Thought it started this afternoon. And so Gotcha. Hey, well, glad that you're here. Glad that you're here. RC was a little concerned. He's like, where's everybody at? Yes, but you came just in time for us to reach halftime right now. So we're currently here at halftime, which means JB has time now to really take a look at some of these picks and determine if JB's going to make a move or not with a lot of these halftime plays. Absolutely. Samuel says the PS1 release date was December 3rd, 1994. And so, oh man, that's going back. That's going back into the time chambers. Absolutely. All right, y'all give JB a minute here. JB's got to make sure that he runs the correct plays in his second half so I can get like Lewis. Braden says that BYU is looking good. And so that they are. That they are. What's the score right now in that one? I know Kentucky's looking good as well, but Kentucky, they're tired of moral victories. They want an actual victory right now. They are tired of moral victories at this point. Wait a minute. That Nebraska Purdue game is still scoreless? Braden said, did you see the Virginia Tech and Miami ending? And so, yeah, because while we were live yesterday and everybody was telling us about the game, so we were actually like, I had to pull it up on my phone here and like watch the final drive. So I saw that final play, how it ended. Insane. Insane. How much did they get paid, Braden? How much did they get paid to bribe them to make that mistake? Samuel says the PS3 release date was November 2006. And so, oh yeah, those steady releases. Braden says 31-14 BYU. JB did pick BYU to win that game. So JB's happy about that. Absolutely. I don't know what's going on with Nebraska and Purdue, but right now it's not looking all that great. I would say all right, 1 second, and then JB should be fin. Actually, JB should be good now. All right. Wish JB luck. Hopefully this works out. All right, let me finalize it before they take it off the board. Let's see. Braden says they should have never called it a catch to begin with. Okay, Braden over here starting controversies. I see you. Samuel says PS4 released on November 15, 2013. And he says PS5 was released November 12, 2020. And so, man, time flies. Time does fly. All right, and again, right now, JB's just want to make sure that he chose the correct picks here. I won't say that much. Nope. All right, let's see. Braden says, just saying. He just saying. Okay. Okay. I got you. Yeah, JB got you. Oh, man. Let's see. I can see that being the case there. So okay, okay, we'll rock with that for now. All right. Wish JB luck. Hopefully JB's goes 5 for 5 here. Oh yeah. So we're at halftime right now. And Bowman in the first half for Oklahoma State, 12 of 21, 186 yards passing and a touchdown. But most of his passing has gone to one person, and that is the receiver Stribling, who's got 5 catches for 120 yards, including that 77-yard play that he had as well. And he's responsible for the touchdown. So he's responsible for 2/3 of Bowman's passing yards so far in this one. If I'm Oklahoma State, I'm going to gear it up and let Ollie Gordon go to work like we did in the first quarter. That was extremely, successful for them. So I anticipate them going back to that. Oh man, that BYU defense. That's why when I was making my picks this week and I picked BYU, I said that defense that they have. I said the quarterback is built like a fullback. Let's see. Samuel says the PS6 will launch around 2027 or 2028. Samuel says he's going to be the first person to buy it. He's going to be the first person to buy it. Yep, I could totally see that. All right, again, just counting down to the second half. Got about another 12 minutes before we get to the second half. So it says PS6 release date November 2027. So okay, okay, okay. All right, but we got plenty of time here. Plenty of time here. All right, and again here still at halftime. And let's see, let's give JB a minute here to look around and see what is happening, transpiring around the league here. All right, RC says, JB, what time your second stream start? So that's gonna be 7:30 Eastern time. Again, UGA versus Alabama. So that one should have some fireworks in it for sure. Extremely huge game, extremely huge game. But yeah, that's 7:30 Eastern time. Let's see, as of right now. All right, so Samuel coming through with the update here. Beat JB to it. Said Kentucky versus Ole Miss 10-7 at halftime of that one. Again, that's a game that JB will continue to be monitoring as well. Hopefully, Kentucky pulls it off. That would be nice, but many teams right now currently at halftime for the first window of games. All right, let's see. All right. All right, but again, still right now, currently at the commercial. I'm just over here like as many games as they have right now at halftime. They need to put some more props up here. All right, let's see. All right, just giving myself more than one opportunity to win tonight. Hopefully, win them both. That'll make JB very happy. All right. Now JB's just waiting for the second half here. JB's locked in. JB is locked in. Yeah, see Michigan up 21-3 at halftime over Minnesota. I say this feels like one of the longer half times that we've had in a minute. Yeah, because Kentucky over Ole Miss 10-7. Michigan over Minnesota 21-3. BYU over Baylor 31-14. They're at the half as well. So we got quite a few games currently right now here at halftime. Indiana, they're over Maryland right now, 14-7. They're starting the third. Purdue and Nebraska, they're both winless so far in this one. I'm sorry, not winless, scoreless, 0-0. UConn's beating Buffalo 23-3 at the half. Western Kentucky over Boston College 17-7. That was in the third quarter. North Carolina State is beating Northern Illinois 17-14. So, oh man, that makes that loss that Notre Dame had earlier to Northern Illinois look bad. It made it look bad, like even worse. Syracuse is up on Holy Cross 28-14. And again, just awaiting the start of the second half. RC said, wait, NIU lost again. Right now they're losing. They're losing 17-14 to North Carolina State. So it's not, I mean, it's still close. It's still close, obviously. But if they lose again, look out. Look out. Samuel says Saturday game, Ole Miss versus South Carolina, start time 2:30 p.m. Eastern on October the 5th on 2024. So, okay, that good old Ole Miss in South Carolina. As we await the start of the third quarter, which we should be starting any minute. And so, AG, what's good with you? What's good? How are you today? How are you today? And again, we're just waiting for the second half to get back on the way. Both teams, they found success running the ball. As for Oklahoma State, though, they had 72 yards rushing in the first quarter. Second quarter, though, they ended up actually losing a couple yards there on the ground. It feels like they were not able to run the ball in the second quarter. Some of it was just great defense, but they got away from really what was working for them. And Bowman, although he's got 186 yards passing there was times where he just seemed kind of flat almost out there passing. So he had that one big play for 77 yards. That helps makes the stat look a lot better than what it was. But you can't rely on just a big play. Need to see a little bit more efficiency from him. Braden says NIU is down 17-14 right now. RC. AG says not looking good for your Gophers. You say having your best DB out doesn't help. And so, AG, I was really hoping that your Golden Gophers would have their moment in the sun today and that they would go out there, fight hard, keep themselves in the game until late in the game, then maybe pull off the upset there. But no, no, unfortunately, that does not seem like it's going to be the case at all today. Every time I look, I see Michigan's putting up more points. AG says we do have more yards than Michigan, but down 21-3. So, man. Do you think there's any chance you guys can come back? That is the $1 million question. But JB's just ready for that second half to get started. He's ready for that second half to get started. I see James Madison up 15-6 over Ball State. I think Ball State just scored a touchdown though. All right, start of the third quarter. I'm not gonna lie, this felt like one of the longer half times in a minute. But yeah, look at that. Kansas State, 113 yards rushing, 176 yards passing also, so 289 yards. Only thing they're not doing well is on third down. They're 1 of 6, but if they don't get the third down, they seem to be doing great. All right, but let's see how this second half plays out, guys, in this one. Again, still 21-13, so separated by 8 points in this one. So Ollie Gordon. Got most of his yards in that first drive. The offensive line can open up holes the way they were to open up that first, open up the first quarter. That's what they need. That's what they need. All right, so getting ready to get this one on the way. Oklahoma State will get the football first. Kansas State's lining up for the kickoff, and our third quarter about to be on the way. All right, we will get a return at the 10, 15, 20, still running, 25, 30, brought down at about the 32-yard line, and that is exactly where Oklahoma State will start off with the football with this one on the opening drive of the second half. All right, so let's see what the offense has in store for us here. Trailing by 8, 21-13. They know they got to find a way to get their running back involved again at a high level. They need him. All right, from their own 33, hands it to the back, up the middle, and the back. He gets stuffed. He gets stuffed on that one. So nothing there. Nothing there. Kansas State says it is not going to be that easy. Second and 10. All right, so second and 10. Gets the snap. Quick pass. Incomplete. So now third down coming up. Third and 10. That time he tried to throw it to Brennan Presley, but excellent coverage there on the play. Third and 10 coming up. So can Kansas State defense get a 3 and out to start the second half, or will Oklahoma State find a way to get a first down? We're about to find out here shortly. Receiver goes in motion. Oklahoma State throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. So just like that, the offense goes 3 and out. Kansas State defense coming out, making a statement here in the second half, and they will be receiving the football here as Oklahoma State will have to punt the ball after going 3 and out. Not the way that you want to get things started here if you are Oklahoma State. That was difficult. Again, they're going to have to find a way to be able to run the ball. They're going to have to find a way to be able to run this ball. All right, let us see what the Wildcats got in store on this one. All right, so Avery Johnson, he's been pretty effective throwing that ball in the first half. Let's see if that continues to be the trend here in the second half. From their own 27-yard line, receiver goes in motion. Johnson looking. Johnson has time, throws it, gets the completion short. He's going to pick up about 5 yards about 6 yards on the play. And that's to Keegan Johnson with the catch. Second down coming up. Man, South Florida's getting destroyed right now by Tulane, 31-7. All right, second and 3. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. And they're going to run the ball. And oh, he's still running. Still running. Is he going to take it to the house? And he does score the touchdown. Oh my goodness. Took it all the way to the house for a 66-yard run from DJ Giddens for a touchdown. Wow. Offensive line, great job. Running back again. We've seen this earlier. Go inside, then bounce outside. Man, a touchdown here for Kansas State. And this is the point where JB's like, maybe I chose the wrong team. So quick score here in the third quarter with 13:07 left to go. And when we come back, we'll see if Oklahoma State can respond after watching Kansas State bust a big one for 66 yards. Again, they lead 28-13. Again, both teams had the football not even 2 minutes off the clock total in the second half. All right, and again, just awaiting here to get back to the action. But so far in this one, DJ Giddens, he's got 7 carries for 153 yards rushing in this one and a touchdown. So extremely, extremely effective on the ground. But again, third quarter with 13 minutes and 7 seconds left to go here in the third. Absolutely. But yes, Oklahoma State has to find a way to respond now. They've just got to find a way to respond. All right, kickoff on the way from their own 5. All right, brought down to about the 15-yard line. And that's where Oklahoma State will start off with the football, trailing 28-13 right now here in the third quarter with 13:02 remaining in the third. All right, let's see what Allen Bowman can do here with his team down 2 scores, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Fakes to the back, throws it to the receiver, gets the completion. He will be about 2 yards shy, however, of that first down marker. So now you got 2nd and 2 coming up again here in the third quarter. 12:45 to go. Fakes to the back, throws it, and yet another completion to Shetron there. So he's got 5 catches, 120 yards so far in this one. Feeds it to the back. On the left side, he's going to lose some yards. So Kansas State, they are keen anytime Gordon runs the ball. They're just flocking to him. They are basically saying that if Oklahoma State wants to come back in this one, they're going to pass that ball. Play fake, throws it, gets the completion, takes it to the 45-yard line of Kansas State, but there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. Yep, so decline that penalty. So that's a 23-yard play. So Allen Bowman currently 15 and 26 with 229 yards passing and 1 touchdown. All right, so here in the shotgun. Snaps the ball. Bowman throws it short, gets the completion. He's going to pick up about a good 4 yards in the play. So 11:05 to go here in the third quarter. Braden says Michigan's up 24-3. Minnesota's not trying. They're not trying. All right, 2nd and 7. Play fake. Bowman bootlegging. Bowman throws one up there. Incomplete. 3 guys on him. 3 guys on him. Incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up. Let's see. Braden says Ole Miss and Kentucky tied at 10. And so, yep, all tied up at 10. We'll see how that one plays out the rest of the way. I assume that Ole Miss must have had a big running play because Henry Parrish has already messed up my second half play. So you must have had a major run. All right, 3rd and 7. Bowman throws it, throws a pick. He throws a pick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Braden says that North Carolina State's up 24-14 over Northern Illinois. Wow. I guess Northern Illinois said, hey, we got our 1 win, so if we lose the rest of the way, we're good. All right. Again, third quarter, 10 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Oklahoma State just threw an interception, bad interception. Wildcats now will have the football. Look out. All right, so let's see what happens when we get back from the commercial here. So, Braden, is this going to be the week that our fantasy football teams finally make us proud? Is this going to be the week? Okay, I see Kentucky got a field goal, so they're back on top 13-10. Okay. Yeah, this is messed up. I should have kept that one guy off the slip. I see Maryland and Indiana, they're tied up 21-21. Let's see. Braden says, hopefully this will be the week. Oh man, we we gotta start now. If not now, it's gonna be too late. We have got to start winning now. All right, but here we go. Kansas State with the football from their own 30. Johnson on the move, throws it too high, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, from their own 30. Multiple tight ends. Let's see if they draw something up for Johnson to keep the ball here. Nope. Running play. You don't need it. Oh, man, look at that burst, that acceleration there by Edwards. Picks up 9 yards on the ground for him. All right, so we got a 3rd and 1 with 9:55 to go here in the 3rd. Receiver goes in motion. Johnson looking. Johnson throws that one incomplete. I'm a little surprised Johnson didn't try to run that one. A little surprised he didn't try to run that one. I felt like that was the perfect spot for him to take off and to run, but incomplete. Braden says 13-10 Kentucky on top. All right, punts on the way. Again, 9:42 remaining here in the 3rd. Black Medicine, what's good with you? What's good with you? You said I should have known that they had Bowman's number low for a reason. What was his number at? Do you remember? Do you remember what Bowman's number was at? I think it was at like 260. I think it was at 260. Right now, he's got 231 yards passing. And Kansas State has made a commitment to stopping the run after that first quarter. So they're going to have to keep passing. So right now, 231 yards passing. 3rd quarter, 9 minutes and 39 seconds to go. I think he's got plenty of time to finish with over 300. All right, 263. Okay, 263. So he just needs another like 30, 33. I'm mad I didn't take the yards. I took the touchdowns. I don't know if he's going to throw a second touchdown today. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. They run it. And so, okay, so Gordon's going to pick up nice yardage there, about a good 6 yards there on the run. It's probably his best run since early second quarter. You say Donovan Everett is going to ruin the slip anyways. You included him on the slip. What'd you take for him? Did you take the over on his rushing yards? 2nd and 4. Gets the completion. Henry Parrish Jr. in the second half already messed up my pick 5 that I was doing for the second half on 2 slips because he must have had a huge run in which he only had like 8 yards rushing in the first half, but it's already at like 40 something early third for them. He's at 21 out of 59.5 rushing yards. Still possible. All right, incomplete. I mean, they got to keep running the ball either way. They're going to keep running the ball. He just got to break a big one now. But a 2nd and 10, Bowman gets the snap, throws it, gets the completion there on the sideline. That's a first down. Picked up about 12 yards on the play. So Bowman getting the completion there. He's got 249 yards passing now. And once again, he finds Stribling. Stribling has just been going to work. He's been going to work in this game. He's got 6 catches for 132 yards receiving and a touchdown. All right, shotgun again. 3 receivers bottom of the screen. 1 tight end, 1 back. Feeds it to the back, and the back's going to pick up 3 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter of play. Again, Oklahoma State down 28-13. But right now, Avery Johnson is not scrambling, and that's what's going to be what hurts JB for this one. He's only got 14 yards running. Bowman going deep. Bowman just throws it up there, incomplete, and he is lucky that that was not picked off. Lucky. Yeah, now they decide to give the ball to Parrish in the second half. Black Benson says Kentucky's up by 3 last time you saw. Yep, 13-10. The last time I seen as well, they were up by 3. All right, 3rd and 7. Bowman gets it, feels the rush, throws this one away. I mean, he just threw that one away. 4th down coming up. Black Manson says that Bowman ain't it, bruh. And so, hey, even if he gets his yards, in which he'll get his yards that I took, it's just since Avery Johnson refused to run the ball in this game, that's going to cost me on that pick too. That's going to cost me. All right, no return. So 7 minutes to go in the third. Kansas State with the football again. They're up 28-13. They've done a tremendous job running the ball. DJ Giddens already 7 carries for 153 yards rushing and a touchdown. And they're going to ask him to run the ball even more, being up 28-13 here in the third. Oh, yeah. So let's see what other scores are going on right now. Navy's up on UAB 31-10. Let's see. Syracuse Holy Cross game a little bit closer than I anticipated, 28-14. North Carolina State up 24-14 over Northern Illinois. They're in the third quarter. Under 3 minutes to go in that one. Western Kentucky beating Boston College 20-7 there at the end of the third quarter. UConn beating Buffalo 30-3. And we're talking football, not basketball. I see that Nebraska's finally scored a touchdown. They're up 7-3 late third quarter over Purdue. Maryland and Indiana, they're tied up 21-21. BYU is beating Baylor 34-21. And Michigan's over Minnesota 24-3. Kentucky's over Ole Miss 13-10. Both of those games in the third quarter. Yeah, UConn. Yeah, they're up. I'm sorry. It's no longer 30-3. Now it's 37-3 over Buffalo. But yes, UConn leading. Surprising, right? 37-3. All right, let's see. All right, so coming back from the commercial here, in which Kansas State leads this one 28-13 here in the third quarter with 7:01 left to go in the third. Right now, all Oklahoma State can do is hope that their defense can make a play. All right, but Kansas State with the football from their own 20-yard line. Two tight ends, two receivers, one back. Gives it to the back, and the back is going to pick up a yard in the play. Second down coming up. And that was Edwards on the carry. Six minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Again, up 28-13. Shotgun formation. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Johnson looking. Johnson going deep. Oh, he had a man. He had a man. Oklahoma State does not believe in playing pass coverage. I'll tell you that. They're just allowing any and everybody to get open. That time he just did miss finding his guy, but his guy was open. Black Man says UConn showing them that this ain't just any old Pokemon League. You say they can have their spot in the sun as well. And so tell them. All right, 3rd and 9 for Kansas State. Johnson throws it. It's going to be about 2 yards shy of getting to that first down marker. So 4th down coming up. So Kansas State will have to punt the ball. Five minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Punts on the way. Caught at the 30 and tackled immediately. So Oklahoma State will start off from their own 30-yard line. All right, but still plenty of time left to go the rest of the way in this one. I tell you what though, Kentucky, they are tired of moral victories. They're like, they want to get an actual victory here. All right, from their own 30-yard line. Back goes in motion. Bowman throws one up there. Incomplete. Incomplete. Presley just has not been getting open. Like, it just has not been there all game long. Yeah, they have made it a mission to stop Ollie Gordon after that first quarter that he had. All right, 2nd and 10. It is a run play, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards there on the carry. 5:30 to go left in the third quarter. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 6. Bowman looking, throws it over the middle. Incomplete, y'all. Incomplete. He does that whole pump fake, look, and then falling backwards, fadeaway throw, and it's not getting there. It's not even hitting the man ankle at this point. Like, the read was okay. It's just, bruh, step into it. It's okay. It's okay. All right, punts on the way. And Edwards is going to take it to the 28-yard line. And so, I mean, that's exactly what he did on that play. He was looking. Then he's like, oh, there it is. Started fading back. And then just, I'm like, bruh, like, just step into it. It's okay. It's okay. Like, gee. I've never seen so many ugly passes that have a nice touch, but just be ugly passes. Like, normally, if you got good touch, you can at least get it to the guy. But this is bad. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Shotgun here for Kansas State. They're up 28-13. Johnson looking, throws it, gets the completion. Gets the completion. I mean, Johnson, I mean, he came into this one. This player prop was, what was his line at? I think it was like maybe 158. And so he's already got 208 passing. So Avery Johnson, long time ago, went over his line. And oh, look at that, the back, all by himself. A major pickup there again. This running back has no end. He's going to finish with over 300 yards on the ground at this rate. Look at it. He's not getting touched. Another running play. This time he gets back to the line of scrimmage. But again, he had picked up 17 yards prior to that. So he's got 9 carries for 170 yards on the ground and a touchdown. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the third. Look, JB's all about them rushing yards, but I need that quarterback to start running it too. So can the defense please focus only on the running back here? Help JB out. Quarterback's looking, throws it over the middle. Oh man, all by himself. What are they doing? The whole objective of getting a runner to throw the ball is that you still play some coverage. You don't just give this man 15 yards apiece. Every time I look, the most frustrating thing right now about Oklahoma State's defense is that these guys aren't just getting beat. They're nowhere in the area code. They're not even on the same planet as where the receivers are at right now. This is just outrageous. How many times have we watched Kansas State be wide open to where I feel confident I can make that throw at this point? It's like, what is going on? And now the quarterback takes it all the way to the 1 yard line. JB's like, where was this earlier? 21 yards. Let's see. Black Mesa says this is the worst quarterback passing exhibition I've seen amongst these two. And so, well, it's all coming from Oklahoma State. All coming from Oklahoma State. But they got a 1st and goal now. I mean, they're not stopping a run. They're not stopping a pass. I mean, the hardest decisions for Kansas State is just how do they want to go ahead and attack the defense, because they can attack any way they want. Uh-oh. I see Ole Miss scored a touchdown. They're up 17-13 with 10 seconds left to go in the third. Jackson Dart did Jackson Dart type things. Well, this is where the game starts to go exactly how you feared it might. Tell me this, Black Medicine. Do you have any plays right now that's looking good that you made for these player props? All right, 1st and goal. Johnson pulls the Tebow special and gets the touchdown. Looked like he was going to run, slowed it down. Nice touch on that pass. But yeah, a touchdown pass. Wow. Congratulations, Oklahoma State. You really showed them today. Made JB look like a fool to believe in you guys. Wow. All right, extra point. It is good. 35-13. All right, so the Wildcats, they are making it do what it do. It's about to say, Minnesota decides to score a touchdown. Too little, too late. But they got a touchdown, 24-10. Maybe they can score another touchdown, at least keep it close. All right, so we're lined up for the kickoff here. Kickoff on the way. All right, no return. All right, so down 35-13 right now. They can't run the ball for nothing after the 1st quarter. So Oklahoma State, they got to find a way. They got to find a way. If you took the over on Bowman's passing yards, get ready to, hey, this should cash probably on this drive right here, most likely. He probably needs just another 14, 15 yards passing. All right, Bowman's looking, throws it, gets the completion, big completion over the middle to the 50-yard line. That's going to be a big pickup there. And of course, where else is he going to throw it? He finds Deshaun Stribling for 25 yards there to take it to midfield. Right now, Allen Bowman, 19 of 37 for 274 yards passing. Again, one touchdown, one interception. If you took the player prop, you're already the player prop for his passing yards, you've already hit. And so this time, Presley, he's going to pick up a first down here. Okay. They got to move with a sense of urgency right now. I still need a passing touchdown, another passing touchdown from Bowman. I really wish I had taken the yards like I originally was going to do. All right, 55 seconds left to go in the quarter. Bowman quick pass, incomplete. Incomplete. Yeah, right now you're Oklahoma State, man. You got to have a little sense of urgency right now. The offense has been stagnant. You have got to light a fire here. You're down 35 to 13. Go out there and act like you care. Quick pass, completed. Brought down at about the 28, 29, 28-yard line. Second catch there by Presley. He had a quiet start to this game, but on this drive right here, already 2 catches. 3rd and 4. Can they get the first down? Bowman looking. Bowman throws it. Incomplete. But it's going to be a flag. It's going to be a flag. It is going to be a flag. All right, it's a little pass interference. Keeps the drive alive. The sad part is he didn't have to do all of that. He really didn't have to do all of that. Just play good coverage. It would have been enough. But now you give him 1st and 10 from the Kansas State 23-yard line. Bowman looking. Bowman throws a rainbow up there. And that is going to be, oh my goodness, picked off. It is picked off. Wow, Bowman. Wow. Never take the over on his touchdown props again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wow, it's just, dude, you're throwing punts in the air. The ball's just like, I get putting air up under it. I'm all in favor of that, but that one had too much air. Look at it. Is he trying to show how high he can throw it? I mean, his receiver became the DB. Dang, like what is we doing? Yeah, Bowman, that's on you. That's on you. You did that. You did that. Yeah, talk to him, coach, before I talk to him, because this is madness here. All right, they run the ball, get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, Avery Johnson, I need you to bust a big run for me. Can you do that for me? Really need about a good 27-yard run from Avery Johnson. So let's make it 30. But that's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Kansas State 35, Oklahoma State 13. Bowman is 21 of 41 for 297 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. So he's almost got 300 yards passing, but yeah, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, not good. Meanwhile, for Avery Johnson in Kansas State, 18 of 27, 224 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So he's got that. He's also got 35 yards rushing as well. And then for Kansas State, running with DJ Giddens, he's got 10 carries for 170 yards rushing. That means my man is averaging 17 yards a carry. Let that sink in. 17 yards a carry. That's nightmarish if you're a defensive coordinator. He's also got a rushing touchdown as well. Now, Ollie Gordon, hey, first quarter, he went in there. He had 72 yards rushing at the end of the first quarter. It looked like my man was going to probably rush for 200 something yards. However, since then, now he's only got 76 yards rushing. So he's only got like really 4 yards since then. Wait a minute, AG. Wait a minute, AG. Don't play with JB emotions and stuff like that. Don't get me excited and all like that. You talking about another touchdown? AG says Minnesota touchdown. Then it calls Michigan 3-and-out. And a return for 60 yards. So you're saying there's a chance? Don't get JB hopes up, AG. Don't do it to JB. Nothing would make my day more than to see Michigan fall flat on their face to Minnesota at home. Wait a minute. I got to pull it up on a tablet now, AG. Got to pull it up on a tablet. Do my eyes deceive me? Minnesota scored a touchdown again with over 11 minutes to go. Are you serious? AG says Minnesota touchdown. He says they're trailing 24-17. Keep me updated with that one. Keep me updated with that one. Let's go. That gives JB more energy there. All right, Kentucky, your turn. I need Kentucky to take the lead against Ole Miss again. Again, plenty of time here. And right now in this game, we're at the end of the third quarter. We got 1 quarter remaining. Kansas State up 35-13 right now. For the sake of JB's player props, though, I really do need one more thing to happen. All right, Kansas State from their own 20, quarterback looking, throws this one, another completion, and he's still running all the way to the 45-yard line. Wow. Oklahoma State is standing on business when it comes to not defending the pass. Like, bruh, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so freshman set of downs to work with here. Johnson looking, throws this one incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Wow. Kansas State. Wow. I'm just amazed at how open these receivers are on each play. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Feeds it to the back for 8 yards on the carry. 3rd down coming up. Again, 3rd and 3. 10 seconds on the play clock. And Johnson's going to keep it. Still running. Still running. Goes out of bounds there. Now, I need you to cut that one inside, buddy. You should have cut that one inside and do it for JB. But he picked up 12 yards. So now he's got 4 carries for 47 yards rushing and a rushing touchdown. All right, pulls a little bit closer for JB. I need him to get to at least 62 yards rushing, though. All right, from the 26-yard line here of Oklahoma State. Johnson looking. Johnson on the move. Throws this one away. 2nd and 10 coming up. Let's see. Samuel says another tropical signal annoying. You say appears in the Gulf of Mexico. So, oh man, another one. Oh man. Oh man. It is going crazy this time of the year. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Tosses it here to the back and the back. Still on his feet, still fighting forward there. All effort on that one, and he's going to be about a yard and a half shy of getting to that first down marker. Now they're in the red zone. Again, they toss it to the back. First guy missed the tackle. Running back kept his balance, fought forward. All right, 3rd and 2. Braden says 24-17 Michigan, but yeah, he's got the eyes emoji for a reason. All right, they toss to the back again. Another first down. I mean, Giddens, 190 yards rushing in this one. We still got 11 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the 4th. Kansas State driving again, looking to get some more points. Samuel says, oh no. AG says Minnesota cornerback is down. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Johnson, do that thing. Do that thing. Run it. Yes, take it all the way for the touchdown. Okay, things are looking a lot brighter now for JB. I still have hope to cash. Now, that's a 13-yard run. So a 13-yard run means I need another 2 yards from him. But, hey, we will take that. We will take that. And that time, excellent job there to avoid the rush. He just said, you know what? I'm going to take off and run it myself. So 5 carries for 60 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns for Avery Johnson. But hopefully, Minnesota cornerback is not. Hopefully, it's not that bad. Hopefully, is it severe? Does it look severe? Ag, like are they bringing out the cart or anything like that? Braden says that Baylor's coming back. Oh man, no lead is safe. No lead is safe, except the one that Kansas State has. That one may be safe, but no lead is safe. All right, let's see. Samuel says over 50 dead as Helen unleashes life-threatening flooding at Florida. And so, oh man, yeah, prayers for their families and just all around tough. Like, oh man, you hate to hear it and you hate that these things do happen. Absolutely. But man, 50, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Over 50, a lot of people. All right, and again at the commercial here. Oklahoma State has not scored since halftime. All right. So now Oklahoma State trailing 42-13. Braden says Kentucky looking like they're not going to pull the off the upset. Where have I seen this before? It looks familiar, huh? That just seems to be the team's identity. Fight hard, but not able to make the plays when they matter the most. All right, Samuel says Hurricane Helen live update. You say 52 dead in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. And so, oh man. Laney says, I'm going to go get my phone charged for the second game. See you then. All right. Appreciate the heads up there, Laney. Looking forward to it later. Again, UGA versus Georgia. I'm sorry, versus Bama. All right. Multiple tight ends here. They hand it to the back, and the back is going to pick up a good 8 yards in the play. Third down coming up. Third and 3, another running play. And he's going to be a yard shy of getting that first down. Oh, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and 1. Feeds it to the back, and the back looks like he got enough for the first down, but let's see what the referee marks him, where he marks him at. Kansas State thinks they stopped him. I know he did go airborne, so I believe he got it. Yeah, he's got it. They just got to see where they spot the ball at. All right, but again, 42-13. They're saying that he was short. Wow. They're going to want to check this replay. They're going to want to check the replay on that one. I thought he got it, but they say he's short. I see NC State still up 24-17 in that matchup over Northern Illinois, late fourth quarter. Again, just awaiting to return from the commercial. I see Boston College is taking the lead now, 21-20. It took them a while, but they finally did. Let's see. Samuel says next live stream tonight. The game is Georgia versus Bama. That's right. Georgia Bulldogs versus Alabama Crimson Tide. That is the next live stream tonight against 7:30 Eastern Time. And again, we're still in the fourth quarter with about 10:05 to go, but with Kansas State looking like they'll have the possession. They've got to eat some clock. All right, so Kansas State gives it to the back. He's going to lose yards here. That time, Oklahoma State says, we know he's getting the ball. We're just not going to let it happen. I need one more run, I feel like, from Kansas State quarterback. If he can just run it one more time and pick up at least a good 3 yards or so. Second and 15. 5 seconds on the play clock. Throws one up there. Oh, that is going to be incomplete. All right, so third and 15. I wouldn't be mad if Avery just runs it here. I would not be angry. Samuel says the start time for that matchup is 7:30 Eastern time. That's right, Bama versus Georgia, 7:30. Eight minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the fourth. Braden says 27-17 Michigan with 4 minutes left. It's not the news I was looking for, Braden. All right, punt goes to the end zone. So again, 42-13. I mean, it is college football, so we do know that getting blown out like that is a bad look. So if you're Oklahoma State, you're still thinking maybe we can try to get another touchdown or two on the board. Braden says it's still 17-13. Ole Miss still on top. How much time left in that one? All right, 4 minutes. Still time. Still time. Kentucky has the ball, but are they moving the ball, though? That's the question. Are they moving it? Because they got to get into the end zone and then just hope their defense can do enough. All right, we're still 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the fourth. Oh man, JB is I'm upset because Henry Parrish, if he wouldn't have messed that up for me, man, that's insane. They say Kansas State 35 unanswered points. All right, shotgun throws it, gets the completion, picks up about 5 yards in the play. Oh, what's that, Braden? Huge play for Kentucky. How huge we talking? All right, they feed it to the running back here. This is this is at the point of the game here where JB goes ahead and starts to order his food because this one's basically a wrap. Bowman throws, gets the completion. Okay. I mean, hey, he can still help JB out by getting a passing touchdown for Bowman. And then Kansas State let their quarterback, Avery Johnson, run for another 3 yards. That can make JB real happy. Oh, man, pass rush all around him. Incomplete. Threw that one away. Again, Allen Bowman, 317 yards passing in this one. But 1 touchdown to 2 interceptions. 63 yards, you say? Oh, wow. Bowman, what are we doing? I don't know what Bowman thinks he's doing out there, but yeah, it's not working. Sending pressure, and Bowman just throws a wild one up there. Incomplete. I mean, I ain't taking the touchdowns no more. I won't be doing that. All right, Samuel says Christmas Day, Wednesday, 2025 here. So, okay, for 2025, it'll be on a Wednesday. Okay. AG says 4th and 6. It all comes down to this for Minnesota with 3:06 left, but down 10 points. All right, so AG says complete to Daniel Jackson, first down, gain of 12. Okay. That's big time. Big time. But do they have enough time is the question. Because we know Michigan, if they get the football back, they're going to run out the clock. Like, this is all they're able to do is run the ball. So they're going to run out the clock if they get the ball back. Oh, sorry about that. AG said incomplete pass, second down, 2:41 left to go. Okay, appreciate that, AG. Rating says 34-28 BYU. Man, things are getting very interesting everywhere but this game that I'm covering right now. All right, there's an injured player right now for Oklahoma State with 6 minutes and 51 seconds left to go. All right, let's see. (34-28) BYU. So, Sammy says Christmas Day, Wednesday, 25th, 2024. You say Christmas Eve. Tonight, you say Santa. Going to be Tuesday, the 24th, 2024. Braden says, wow, Kentucky fumbles the ball in the end zone and recovers it for a touchdown. So they fumbled it in the end zone and recovered it for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is insane. Insane. Second and 8 here for the offense. .625 left to go in the fourth. They're going to melt as much clock as possible. All right, and the running back's going to pick up about 6 yards on the run, and that's Jackson, Joe Jackson with the carry. All right, Boston College officially beats Western Kentucky, final score of 21-20. All right, AG says Gophers around the 30-ish yard line, 2-minute warning, one timeout, down 10. It's hard to see how they'll be able to win without Michigan running the clock out. And so, I mean, basically, they would have to get an onside kick. That's the only way. And we know how low those odds are. All right, let's see. Braden says 28-10 Nebraska. And so, okay, Nebraska, slow first half, but they got going in the second half. Seth, what's good with you? And you say touchdown, University of Kentucky, 20-17 over Ole Miss. Samuel says, what? Two? You said Kentucky touchdown? And so, oh man, Kentucky touchdown. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be putting on that one right there on my tablet. Again, 4th and 1 coming up here for Kansas State. But man, that's insane. But can their defense stop Ole Miss and prevent them from scoring? That's what I want to know. Can the defense come up clutch and stop them? Braden says Dart sack. Okay. Okay. Bring more good news, Braden. More good news. More good news. Kentucky's going to prove JB's point about Ole Miss being fraudulent. Meanwhile, AG, you keep me up with Minnesota. Let me know if they do score. Even if they don't win, make it super close. But I hope they do win somehow, some way. All right, 1st and 10. Bowman throws it short, gets the completion to his receiver. Shakes away from one guy. All right, goes to about the 43. Okay. "24 yards." And again, Allen Bowman with 342 yards. And JB's just kicking himself that I chose to take the touchdown instead of the yards. Sammy says, oh no, why? Come on, Ole Miss. So you root for both Ole Miss and Mississippi State. So it's not just Mississippi State, it's both the Mississippi teams. Gotcha. All right, 2nd and 10. Quick pass, caught there to the receiver. And again, JB needs a passing touchdown from Bowman. And I also need 3 more rushing yards from Avery Johnson. Not looking good with 3:45 left to go. But if they do get it, JB will be extremely happy. Seth says, go his Sooners. And so, yeah. Remind me who the Sooners play again today. And who's going to be quarterbacking this time for the Sooners this time? Up there is a injured player right now for Kansas State. With about 2 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the 4th. Oh, that's right. That's right. Auburn. Okay. Okay. That's right. Appreciate reminding me that one. That's why you guys do play Auburn. Okay. Okay. Well, best of luck there to Oklahoma for you. Samuel says, Ole Miss, your team is Ole Miss or Mississippi State Bulldogs. And so as long as they're in Mississippi, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Steph says Jackson Arnold still. Okay. 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 I wasn't sure if that benching last game was permanent or not, but okay. But yes, so many games coming down to the last couple minutes of the game here. And it seems like JB chose the one that was not competitive. Meanwhile, they're assisting 99 off the field, walking very gingerly. All right, so they still have 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in this one. At this point, they can just go ahead and run out the clock. But Bowman on the move. Incomplete. 2:45 to go. All right, 2:45 left, second and 10. They're going to opt to run the ball. And he's going to pick up about 3 yards there on the carry. All right, AG, what's going on with Minnesota? All right, Bowman throws it. Oh, I don't know how he made that catch, but a great catch there. Again by Presley. First down. All right, Braden says NIU Hail Mary time. Uh-oh, will we see a miracle? AG says insane catch by Daniel Jackson in the end zone, but called no touchdown, but it's a touchdown. And so, oh man, what's up with the referees with the touchdown, no touchdown, no touchdown, touchdowns? This is insane. You said they're gonna look at it? Bet. All right, Seth says Minnesota is getting smoked. Oh, word? What's the score? What is the score? All right, so they call it a touchdown. Oh wow. Okay, okay, okay. So what's the score right now for that Minnesota game? What's the score right now? Let's see. Braden says 4th and 11, Ole Miss. See how we're talking about every game except the one that's on for his one because I just chose a bad one. AG says, "Wow, what a catch!" Oh man. Samuel says Friday game, Mississippi State versus Ole Miss. And that's going to be on 2:30 Central Time. And that shit is going to be on a Friday, November 29th. Okay. Okay. I know you'll be looking forward to that one. Brandon says they converted it. AG says 27-24. So Minnesota down by 3 points, 27-24, trailing with a minute 37 left to go in the game. So, okay, Minnesota, I see you. Now, will it be enough? Probably not. But hey, if only they could have played this way from the start. Brandon says NIU picked North Carolina State wins. Black Medicine says, "Oh my gosh, a 4th and long deep pass by Ole Miss puts them in field goal range." Oh man, wait, which is it? I'm confused now. Field goal range, dart sack. So much is going on in every game except the one I've got going on here. Oh, man. All right, AG says, here we go, onside kick. Now, AG, if y'all get that onside kick, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. JB will be happy. You're kidding me, AG. Don't play with JB emotions like that. Don't play with don't play with JB emotions like that. You say Minnesota gets it, then a flag. Oh man, it was too good to be true. Too good to be true. Tell them to pick up the flag. Braden says Minnesota almost gets the onside. I need them to get that onside. All right, so they're gonna run the ball and they're gonna score a touchdown by running the ball. Oklahoma State is, that is, which does JB absolutely no good whatsoever at all. But the positive news is we can run out the clock whenever Kent State gets the football back. AG says no. Oh man, that's tough. That is so tough. AG says Minnesota lost. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. AG said they got that one, but it was called offside by a hair. And so, oh man, they could let that one go. I mean, great effort, but at the end of the day, you got to come away with the W. But they started off too slow. They started off too slow. Got to start faster than that in a game of this magnitude. Braden says that Dart fumbles, but Kentucky was offside. So basically, what you guys are telling me is that everything that JB wants to happen, it is happening, but penalties are taking it away. That's what it sounds like. That is what it sounds like. AG says, "Oh my gosh." You said, turns out he wasn't offsides according to the rule guy. And so, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. Black Manson says, dang offsides. Seth says, Ole Miss has one chance to go to overtime. AG says, wow. He says Minnesota cheated. So add Minnesota next to Virginia Tech this week. Referees are determining outcomes today. Braden says bad snap by Michigan, but they recover it. Okay, okay. How many timeouts does Minnesota have left? All right, Kansas State's just running this one basically out. AG says no timeouts. So no timeouts. Oh man. 47 seconds, 3rd and 23. Okay, okay. I mean, you guys better get ready for a magical, I guess, punt return. Braden says the Ole Miss is going to kick a field goal here. How far is the field goal? How far is the field goal? He says, here we go. He says, here we go. Black Mason says Kentucky waiting 12 years to call a timeout. AG says, JB, these refs breaking your heart, playing with your emotions. And so, oh man, they started it last night and they're continuing it today. Braden says 48 yards. 48 yards. He says he missed it. Are you serious? Are there any penalties or anything that could change the outcome of this one before JB starts to celebrate? And so Braden says Kentucky wins. Oh my goodness, they pulled off the upset. Ole Miss down like Frazier. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. All right, this game's over it. Finally, this one is done. Kansas State, they won 42-20. So congratulations to them. They won that one. Wow. Matchman says, LOL, Kentucky wins. Samuel says, why Ole Miss? Oh man, a major loss for Ole Miss. Braden says Michigan wins. But man, on to better news. Wow. Black Medicine says, stop doing Big 12 games, please. Let's see, Seth says, no good. UK, Kansas City, I'm sorry, Kentucky wins. AG says Minnesota loses 27-24 thanks to the refs. You say, wow, game absolutely stolen from their hands. Stolen from their hands. Well, are you really surprised with a team like Michigan that's known for cheating, that cheating happens in a game? Are we really surprised? Oh, man. But yeah, this one's over. It's a wrap. Samuel says he is mad. Ole Miss lost. Black Mason says he's going to head to bed and rest up for Bama tonight. JB's going to go get something to eat as well. I got to rest up also. But, wow. Samuel says he's sad about Ole Miss. AG says Michigan is like the college version of the Chiefs. And so, oh man, but the Chiefs can pass. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. All right. Well, yeah, this one is finalized here. So JB's going to rest up here in between games. Brandon says, see you tonight, JB. So, yeah, we get Bama and Georgia tonight. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Braden says BYU wins, and so they held on for the W there. JB needed that one for my pick'ems for sure to make up for Oklahoma State. So absolutely, Samuel says he's gonna be out here, but he'll be back later on for the live stream there. And so I appreciate that, Samuel. And hey, I mean, I get it. That's a tough loss right there, man. But you take care and see you later on. JB signing out.